Okay, so moving now on to the primary school age children, so looking at the 6 to 12 year group. So this represents a time where children are starting to explore and wanting to learn new things. However, it's still a time where their parents play a really important role, and also the key adults such as their teachers in their lives. So they're still very much reliant on the key adults in their lives to work out how to interpret events and learn how to manage and respond to emotions appropriately. We also see that this is when traumatic events can impact on their confidence and their learning in the classroom. So we can start to see some difficulties come through in their school performance. So some of the more specific reactions that we see in this age group involve re-experiencing the traumatic event. So with this age group, they can still do this through their play or withdrawing. They may also start to talk about some distressing memories that they have about what they witnessed. And they may also have intrusive thoughts that they then talk about a lot. So they have to ask the parents or the teachers questions all of the time to try to process and understand what they saw. They may also want to avoid any reminders associated with the event. So this is refusing to participate in any activities in the classroom related to the natural disasters. Just generally not wanting to talk about what happened to them or their family. Or sometimes they tend to block out or have memory blanks of key aspects of what they went through. Other things in terms of that re-experiencing the trauma that might be witnessed is the distress that these children can experience around reminders. So obvious things, for example, after the floods is any time there's any sort of rain that comes on, teachers can often observe that the children get quite anxious or nervous, or behavioural problems might start up again. Or maybe it's the time of day that that particular event happened. So the time of day the massive tidal wave of water came through Grantham and the Lockyer Valley. Maybe that's a trigger for the children where they get a bit upset. Or maybe it's just the smell of mud or something like that. So sometimes the reminders aren't always obvious, but this is when children can start becoming visibly upset by crying, getting really shaky, sweaty, those kind of things. In addition, children in this age group will respond with increased irritability or anger outbursts, and also teachers may notice that they just generally have more difficulties paying attention and concentrating in the classroom. Children may also try to numb their emotions so they won't experience any strong feelings of happiness, sadness or anger. And the behavioural changes may be more non-compliance in the classroom, so not completing their homework, not answering the teachers. And as a result, there may be some decline in their school performance. This may be due to the memory or attention difficulties or because of lower motivation levels. Children may then start to complain more to the teachers to get out of the classroom, or to their parents to not go to school at all because they're having more stomach aches, headaches, may develop more rashes, aches and pains. They may also start withdrawing from their family and friends, not eat as much, and also generally become more clingy, so more difficulties getting to school in the morning or leaving the teacher to go out to lunch. Okay, so again at the end of this module, Sonia will go through and talk about what are the signs where children who have these symptoms may need a referral option.